Alright, what's good, yo?
Let me get my coffee.
Oh, she's going?
Sorry.
Thank you.
What's B? What it be? What it do, everybody? Pablito Greets is back, and today we're doing a mukbang, so let's show these people the food.
All right.
My sir Alex got all the food.
First off.
Alright, first off, we went to Primos, got some Dominican food. This is mine. Give me one of these. This is Andy's.
Thank you.
Alright, I know I got
napkins?
fries, chicken, and shit. What'd you get?
You got napkins?
Yeah, you have
I got
napkins.
mad napkins, yeah.
My boy Alex got 2 for 5, right?
2 for 5. I got
That Wendy's.
20 spicy chicken nuggets.
Everybody
You don't
clap it
eat
up,
the
yo.
Yeah, if you need the spicy, you will see.
Clap it up for Alex, yo. He just got a job at Wendy's, bro.
Yes, sir.
We pulled up, said he wants a job and a 2 for 5.
Yes, sir.
And we got both.
We got both.
I'm weak. Alright, yo.
You want your meat?
Oh, yeah, sure. Forgot.
Also,
And he's a vegetarian, guys.
No, I'm a vegan.
bro, how many times you gotta tell you?
Hey, Colombiano. Go
We
ahead,
also
sir.
got some
some of that too.
colombiana. And this new Maltagoya that we found that says
Bro, he put OG.
hecho con azúcar de caña.
I'm gonna take
or-
some fries from you, by the way.
Sugar cane.
Okay.
Sugar. Should be good.
There's a lot of salami, yo.
But yeah, I said one piece.
I know this dude kept like piling on. I'm like, bro. Yo, those fries are good.
Hey, yo. This is that high quality fry, eh?
Yeah, they're good.
Hey, good.
Uy! ¡Qué madre!
Yo, that fry low key good, bro.
Yo, give me some of that barbecue sauce.
Alright, yo. We got the chicken, fried cheese, salami, and fries. And one of these. You want it?
Just one plátano.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I have one plátano in there.
It's a surprise inside.
Surprise.
Plátano,
Spicy nugget, barbecue sauce.
arroz con frijoles.
Dunkin. Alright, yo.
Can I eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can eat, bro.
Oh, boy.
It's kinda good, bro. This is fire.
It's good,
You want
bro.
fry?
Yeah, bro. Let me try that. First with that barbecue
Yeah, let me
sauce.
dunk in my barbecue, eh?
Go for it, dog.
How much did they give you? How much barbecue sauce?
They give me 4 things.
Oh.
That's
Don't
bang,
buy
bro.
four?
That's bang.
French fry. Thick.
Thick.
Could be a little more crispy. Left in the fryer for a couple more
Yeah.
seconds.
No, the thing is that because it condenses, like, it gets really soft. And once it's packed up, you lose that crispiness.
That's why you gotta flash fry them.
That's why
Get
when
that
you get
crispiness.
fries, you actually have to, like, eat it on the spot.
Damn. I didn't know
sir.
you guys were experts on fries, bro. I just eat them.
Nah, bro.
I like the crispiness.
So what about that crunch?
This is good, though. Alright. So, what are we trying to talk about first?
I don't know, bro.
Any ideas?
I keep thinking about that soulmates thing.
Oh, you want to talk about that soulmates
Yeah.
question?
I think there's
Alright.
more than one. I think you could genuinely have more than one soulmate.
So, for those that are wondering, last night on my stream on my other gaming channel, we was talking about soulmates because it was like 12 o'clock and you know, it was that time of night.
It just comes that time of night, bro.
So, the question was, do you think you can only have one soulmate or multiple soulmates in your life? I personally said, no, you can only have one soulmate because it's pronounced soulmate. Angie agrees with my friend and says you can have multiple, and she can explain why. Now it's your turn. What do you think?
I think there's only one. Because you know that phrase, you know, a match made in heaven?
Yeah.
When you go to heaven, you get married here, you stay married like in heaven, you know? You're not gonna like start dating other people when you're in heaven, you know? Like you stick with that, that's for eternity. That's what matrimony means.
True,
you get
true.
married for eternity.
Yeah, but your soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be your significant other. Your soulmate,
Oh yeah. You can have, your soulmate can be your best friend or someone that you're really close with. But that doesn't mean that so is your wife isn't your
That's what I'm
soulmate, he's your,
So what do you agree with? There's multiple soulmates?
I think there's only one.
hold on.
Wait, nah, you contradicted yourself.
How so?
Because you just said
Because
that your soulmates can be your best friends, and then you said you think there's only one soulmate.
Yeah, you can be married to someone and they not be your soulmate.
Oh,
your
but
best
you
friend
still
can be
only
your
have
soulmate.
one
You still
soulmate.
only have one.
Okay. That's a different argument
Because
right there.
the technical definition that I see here is a person ideally suited to another as a close friend or romantic partner. I feel like a person is not like... I feel like people are very complex. And you could be suited to a certain person in many different ways, depending on like the nature of your relationship.
I feel like this question comes down to semantics. You know, like, how do you define a soulmate? Like, my definition of a soulmate follows like the idea of like a match made in heaven. You know, that's how I see a soulmate, because you're bonded through your souls. You know, but if you go with another definition where it's just someone you are very like close with and how you explain it, then you could probably have multiple soulmates, you know. So
Yeah.
it really depends on what your definition is, and ultimately questions about semantics I don't really feel like philosophically like important.
I think there's another term that I heard recently called a twin flame.
What's that?
It's
Bro, that shit look
That
like
shit thick.
one of those poppers you stick down. Want to play made out of plastic? That shit flies up in the air like.
Oh
20 feet.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It says it's sometimes discussed as a mirror soul or a soul connection. A twin flame is the other half of your soul. So it's theorized that a soul can split into two after ascending into high frequency. So that would be like a I think literal like soulmate in the way that you're thinking. Like there could only be one because it's like half of your soul.
Yeah, you can't have 1.5 souls. Souls are singular entities.
Yeah, but like a twin flame, as it's explained, it's like your soul being split into two. Can I get some of the barbecue sauce? Being split into two, and that I think that's being your twin flame.
I agree.
You have it there.
I don't know. Yo, those fries are really good.
Yo, these fries are fire, bro.
Oh, more.
If you want these fries, go to the Bayshore Deli, bro. You're fire.
You're one of those little rat dogs.
Did I give you a fry?
Yeah.
You want one?
I'm good. I'm good with my nugs. Alright, question. What fast food restaurant has the best nuggets?
Ooh, that's hard.
I don't like Wendy's.
Let's start naming
Well,
fast food restaurants with nuggets.
Burger King suck.
Burger
Yeah.
King. I think everything at Burger King sucks.
And that's on period.
That's true. The only thing I like from them is their chicken sandwiches.
Mhm.
But I mean, everybody has good chicken sandwiches.
For real though.
But okay,
Yo, have y'all tasted the Popeyes chicken
nuggets.
sandwich?
I haven't had the chicken. Every time I go, it's sold out.
Oh, I've had it once.
Was it good?
I shared it. It was alright. It wasn't as crazy as everybody said it was, but it was good.
How much was it? Maybe it's like good for the price.
I think it was like $4, but it was just like they hyped it up so much that I didn't think it was as good as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see.
Like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's new song.
What is that?
WAP.
Malta made with cane sugar.
Is that like beer?
Mm-mm.
No.
Can I try some?
Yeah.
Oh, here's something.
Have you ever had
Ooh.
Malta before?
No.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
So good.
Yeah. That's definitely something you have to.
Yeah, I would have this every time I went over to my grandpa's house. He would always have a bottle of Malta. He would pull it out.
But it's not bad, you know.
I think it's like, it's a mix of like, it tastes good, but it's also nostalgia from like drinking it always at my grandpa's house, you know?
Oh yeah, true.
The thing is, if it's hot or like warm, it tastes like ass.
Yeah, I could. See
It's
that.
gotta
It has
be
to
cold. It's gotta
It
be
has
cold.
to be cold.
Otherwise, it tastes like absolute ass.
Like beer.
It's technically a malt. Like it has hops. That's what they use to make beer.
Oh word.
It's like beer without the alcohol.
Alright, so nuggets. Who has the best nuggets?
Okay, well, we gotta get Mickey D in there. We gotta
So
get
we got
Wendy's,
Mickey D. We got Wendy's.
I love Mickey D's. I
We
used
got
to-
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Burger King. It's not even from Burger King.
No.
Burger King's ass. What else got?
I think those are the only ones I've tasted, to be honest.
To be honest, same.
Right. Do we only classify chicken nuggets or also chicken tenders?
Nah, just chicken nuggets. That's a whole different ball. That's a different type of meat.
Chicken tenders, I think one place beats over the other. But chicken nuggets, I think this other place beats.
What's
Because the difference between chicken nuggets and chicken tenders is an actual part of the breast that's being cut off and it's like an entire piece. And it's like an actual muscle. Like imagine you just cut the breast in half and just fry the whole thing. That's what it is. But a chicken nugget is like blended with different spices and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a ground chicken. And then that gets fried.
Well, I just wanted to say that the Mickey D's chicken tenders with the spicy sauce or whatever, I don't know what it was called, but that smacked. It was like glazed in like some sort of spicy barbecue type thing.
Nah, that's what I was saying. Chicken tenders from McDonald's beats Wendy's chicken nuggets. But if we're talking only chicken nuggets, I think Wendy's beats Mickey D's.
What about if you bring Chick-fil-A into the party? What do you think? Is that the chicken nuggets aren't really like the typical chicken nuggets where it's like the blended meats? Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
the chicken nuggets are like actual like cut up pieces of like breast meat. I think they even tossed in some of the skin too and add in some thigh meat too to add more more.
Are we saying it like relative to the price?
No, we don't care about like if you were a millionaire, we didn't care about price. You just care about is this chicken nugget good?
If I'm a millionaire, I'm buying my own chicken.
I'm just straight up buying a live chicken and my personal chef to make myself some chicken nuggets.
So.
Okay, I feel like I can't really contribute because I haven't eaten like meat in a while.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, vegan issues.
All right, so number 1 chicken nugget,
Wendy's.
Number 2.
I don't know. I feel like McDonald's goes number 2.
What about Chick-fil-A? You think McDonald's chicken nuggets are better than Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets?
Healthy wise, no, but taste wise, yeah. That's what I think. What about you? You opposite?
I think I'm opposite. I think Chick-fil-A is better.
Yeah. I can't argue with you because it's a valid point. It's like a 50-50, so it's like...
Yeah. I don't know. McDonald's, every time I've had a chicken nugget, it's always been like dry. The best way to test if a chicken nugget's good is if you squeeze it and you get that juice, then it's good. Every time I've had a Wendy's chicken nugget and I squeeze it, I always get juice. Unless I haven't like had it in like 30 minutes from like driving home or something, you know?
True.
Alright, I got another question for our viewers and for us. So I'm an avid ice eater. I eat
you eat ice?
I chew ice.
Bro, my sister chews
So the interesting thing is, we'll start off with a simple question. Are there different kinds of ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And how would you, if you wanted to categorize
taste.
them? Is it just the taste?
It depends on the type of water.
How would you categorize different ices?
Okay, it depends. I say shape, right? Like the actual water quality you use.
Okay.
And also like at the freezing point it's at. You know what I mean? Like some ice is like fully like iced through, but there's like some of the pieces of ice that I showed you, and like it like the outer layer is like frozen, and then the inner layer is like cold water. Like I'm a hoe for that ice. So
I got
for
you.
the latter one,
I think
right?
that's just not completely frozen ice.
Yeah, but it's a partial type of ice.
I guess so.
So like on a hot day, yes,
Yeah.
ice could help, but like sometimes you also want that liquid, so that ice comes in handy.
So I was talking to my best friend's sister, and she also eats tons of ice, and we were ranking different ices from different places, right? So first off, we got like ice from Chick-fil-A, right? It's like these little spheres are kind of cloudy because they're kind of like not crystal clear.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm useless in this conversation. I haven't paid
You've
attention
never had
to like,
ice?
ice like that.
All right,
I'm not
but
even-
it's an interesting topic because when I was talking to her, we came up with like different categories for these ice, right? And so we categorized them to how soft they were, how sharp they were, and the texture. So think about it. There's soft ice and there's hard ice, right? So if you think about like an ice, like a giant ice cube that you just bite into, that's a hard ice. But if you get like Chick-fil-A ice, then that's a soft ice, you know? It's not like the ones that are crystal clear are usually hard ice, and the ones that are kind of more ununiformly frozen where they're still kind of cloudy,
Oh, I know what you mean.
they're like soft.
I
You know what I mean? You ain't gotta bite into it, but it's still like frozen.
They hit different though. Like
They
I
hit
feel
different.
like the ones that are more solid, they're fun to like suck on, but the other ones are like better to chew on. The softer ones are better to chew on.
Yeah. Breathe in this malt up. Next thing, we got sharpness, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Wendy's ice is very sharp. To explain that, is that when you like bite into the ice or like have
You
it
got
in your
napkin?
mouth.
How many?
Just one.
Oh, do you have? Oh no,
Thanks.
I don't know what happened to all my napkins. But that shit is sharp. You bite into that, like it pokes your mouth, bro. It hurts. And so we got like dull ice, where like you got no problem. You got sharp ice. That's how we've categorized it. And then next category.
Hey, that food was pretty good, yo.
Oh, you were finished? I still got some chicken nuggets. I'm taking my
I'm
sweet
trying to
ass
make it
time.
last.
Oh, I devoured that shit. That shit was good.
My man's is hungry.
Yeah, I was starving all day. Yo, so you know how NASA?
Mhm.
Alright. We about to get into like people are gonna be like, oh, you're conspiracy theorists, all that shit, right? No. We gonna talk about it because I
get
feel
into
like
it.
I feel like this is like. So you know how NASA, like the Greek meaning of NASA is like to deceive, right? It means to deceive the people, like to deceive, and like I just feel like now these freaking NASA, you know how they just recently like said aliens exist, like we've known it, but like they publicized it, like they caught a video of like a UFO or some shit.
I mean, I don't think they said that aliens existed.
No, I think it
that
was.
did they say like
Yeah, it was like that out.
extraterrestrial life existed, or did they say that unidentified flying objects existed?
No, I think it was the alien exist. I remember because I read alien in the bio or some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, so you guys think that's in Area 51? You think they have aliens in Area 51?
They got
I
it.
think it's a possibility.
Let me give you a theory. Okay? I don't know, don't quote me on this, but I think the theory, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Well, it's basically the idea is if we try to calculate the probability of life to exist, right?
Yo,
If we brought it down to what's the probability of a sun or a star forming, right? We give it some number, say it's 50%. 50% of the time a star forms. Then we say, what's the probability of that star having a planet? Just a planet in general, say it's 25%. Next we say, what's the probability of that planet being in the habitable zone where liquid water can exist, where it's not too cold where it freezes, and it's not too hot where it evaporates and escapes into the atmosphere, right? Or into space. And then all these probabilities, what's the chance of these different amino acids forming, what are the chances of blah, blah, blah. And some guy figured out that equation, did all the probabilities, obviously there were estimates, but they were educated guesses. And eventually he came down to the number and he said that just in our Milky Way, there should be over 500 life forms, like extraterrestrial lives, in just our galaxy. Just from the pure number of stars in our galaxy, there should be more life. But the thing is, we don't see anything. We don't have no radio signals. We don't have any kind of like higher forms of life, say some kind of like.
I feel like it's because our human race is just fucked. Like we're just stupid, and like the other races of like
They're like so high. They're like
it's kind of like we cannot bother with these peasants.
Yeah,
Like, we're ants to them.
Yeah, it's like how we looked at our ants. Like, oh, look at these peons. Like we're not gonna try to communicate with
they're
ants.
useless, you know.
Like why would a scientist go to and be like, yo, let's try to communicate with these dudes, you know?
Facts.
The same with like some super high power
Aliens,
extraterrestrial
like, they're
life.
looking at us like
They'd
we're
be like,
nothing.
they're still on there like, damn, they just figured out nuclear power. Pfft, these
Facts.
guys are nothing. They don't know shit.
I think it's how we define life.
How do you find life?
It's because we see it as like physical beings. Like, what if life takes another form in another planet?
Like if life was like life.
Like, that might be it. Because, like, I feel like on Earth and, like, as, I don't want to just say one society, but, like, just our earthly beings, like, we're so focused on the physical that, you know, we define life as being something that's physical, something that we could potentially measure. But what if life takes another form on another planet? Because, honestly, we don't know.
Bro, what if like there was a life form that existed only as like electromagnetic waves?
That
you
means
go.
they'd be with us right now. Like, they're living in our realm.
They'd be going through us.
They'd be
We
like,
They'd be a part of us. But another question,
Our
interesting
soulmates.
question, since you brought up what's the definition of life? A very popular question about life is, whether or not a virus is considered like a living organism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what are the characteristics that something needs to have to be a living organism? It needs to reproduce, right? It needs to like consume something and like grow,
True.
and it needs to like persevere and adapt to its surroundings in order to survive, right?
Yeah.
So the virus, right, it replicates, right? The thing is, the dilemma is that it can't replicate on its own. And it's just a shell of proteins and DNA that it then sticks into the nucleus of an atom, not an atom, into the
So it would be
nucleus
like,
of
what's like
a
that
cell.
organism that like feeds off someone else to live?
That's
There's like 3 types: neutral, advantage, and like negative. It would be considered like a negative one, right? In order for it to live, it latches onto like us.
I don't know why I can't think of the word, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Parasite.
Parasite. There you go. Parasitic. That's
I mean,
it.
do you consider? But what would you define as life? You would define as life as those characteristics, right? Just like
That's our current formal definition of like life.
Mhm.
That it has to have certain like characteristics. So like it needs to be able to like reproduce, it needs to be able to adapt, and it needs to like take things in from its environment in order to like persevere.
I feel you.
Which brings us back to the original point, whether we consider viruses a form of life.
Is it though? If everything else besides a virus died, would they survive?
Viruses?
Yeah. Probably not, right?
Probably not. Yeah, it'll just.
Because they
They'll
need.
end up dying.
They need the host.
They're just a ball of DNA or
It'll
RNA,
just die
whatever
because
it
they
is.
have nothing to connect.
Exactly. So it's kind of like how a lot of people see viruses. It's just like kind of like a ball of like imagine like I was bringing like Amazon was selling something to me, right?
Yeah.
And I had to like they sent it to me right in a box. That box got brought into my house and I built the thing, and that thing builds more of what they sent me, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what a virus is.
True.
So assuming that box is a living thing. Obviously, like not the cardboard and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
is that box? Is that just a container of different things, of instructions that is then brought to me, who I, in quotations, am like the DNA of my cell in order to like the organelles of the cell in order to build that protein, in order to build more viruses. I'm a living thing, but that's just like a box of like instructions.
No, yeah, I get you.
So is it a living thing? I don't know. Our definition of living is kind of vague.
Facts.
So that's the question for our viewers. Let us know in the comments.
Yep.
Subscribe, hit that big thumbs up.
We'll let
if
you
you're
know.
interested.
What else?
You guys done yet?
I
How's
said
your
that.
drink?
My stomach hurts.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. And the sun is beaming right now.
Bro.
Sun is beaming.
I still got 10 nuggets.
How many did you order?
He got 20, you got 2 for 5. So you got 2 orders of 10.
Not
Yes,
all
sir.
meat.
Have you opened the Colombiano yet?
Nope, I will in a second.
Colombianos are good, yo.
You might want to open it up before it gets hot.
Let me just finish off my Moltaguyo.
What?
Can put that in the...
I think that like Latin American countries make the best soda.
That's on period.
What do you think? They get the
I'm
most
trying
variety.
I'm trying to think of a Latin American country that makes a replica of Sprite, because I love Sprite.
Or agua fresca. Like Christian's house. That stuff is basically like
It's kind of
Sprite.
like Sprite.
It's like an agua fresca. So we
I
got
mean,
Colombiana.
but in all fairness, I haven't really tried other like sodas.
Okay, but
from
yeah,
other-
Latin American countries do have the most diverse amount of sodas.
I mean,
I'll give you that.
the
I
thing
agree.
is, like, I can't fully say that because I haven't tasted from other.
What's the other one that
cultures
looks
and
exactly like this, but it's pink? Americano, or what is it?
Postobon.
Postabon, there you go.
There's that one. There's also manzana.
Manzana,
There's also this one that starts with an F.
too. I don't know. Fanta? No, it's not. Just because I put it in Spanish.
No, I know. I was about to say you
accent.
just put it in Spanish. Fanta.
I'm weak. That was funny.
All right, Colombiano. Oh, my hands are wet. Ooh. Let's see.
fresh as fuck. You know what I love about Latin America, especially Ecuador? They give you soda in bags, bro. That shit fire.
Oh,
And you just take a little bite out of the corner and just...
Suck it up.
Or like
sometimes
milk in bags.
Yeah, they give you straws and shit and you just like... That shit fire.
I miss Ecuador.
Ecuador is lit.
Same.
That should be crazy though.
Whew. What's this made out of? It only says it's natural, artificial flavors.
Yo, is it
And
me?
colors.
Or have you guys ever thought about it like this? Ready? So basically, this is how I've sometimes I think about stuff like this. Like, so you see how like we're a planet, right? And like space is black, it's void, it's nothingness, right? And it's like there's other stars and shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like, what if we were cells in a body, right? And we were inside an atom, right? We're working the body right now. We just don't know.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what
Like
if we
our-
ourselves are inside an organism?
Yeah.
Like, what if the universe isn't like...
It isn't like
uni-
a universe. It's like an organ.
It's an organism and we're like exist within that organism.
Fact.
To make it work, yes.
And we're just like working, and it's like it just lives.
Have you ever seen the episode of Rick and Morty where the way he powers his ship is by creating a small civilization? And like basically like he put a galaxy into a box.
That's
and
what
in
I'm
that
saying.
galaxy-
Like, yo, like you know how like people say there's like a theory where like we're like basically the Sims world.
yeah.
Like, you know what the Sims are? The game.
Like we live in a
Somebody's
simulation.
just controlling us. Like we're in a
Yeah.
simulation.
That there is no free will.
Exactly. And like that's just like that's how we live ever since like I forgot what year it was, but like you know what's that term for like people like when you think you remember something exactly how it is, but it never was like that.
Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect. There you go. The Monopoly guy. Did he have a glass? I've always remembered him with a freaking eyeglass. He doesn't have it. So what if in a past life, not in a past life, a couple years ago when we had free will before the world ended, it was like that, but then something happened and now we're in like a simulation.
I'm gonna need them to do
Or
a
like
good
what
job.
if like there is life in the universe, but once we started creating radio signals that could bend like another life form could have seen us like, oh, another life form exists, they came to the planet and took over and then like cooked us up to wires in all our brains. After that, like we exist in this universe like the Matrix where nothing else exists and it's just us.
That's
Like
just
Mark
insane.
Zuckerberg, he's a damn alien, bro. He's a
Bro,
lizard.
he's a
man.
lizard, bro.
He's a
Have you seen
lizard,
him on
bro.
that picture of the fucking
Bro, he's
hydrofoil?
a lizard, bro. He's a lizard. Yo, remember that he had like a speech and he was like, "When I was human." When I was human.
And he
said
corrected
was.
himself and he said, oh,
I am
human.
still human.
And he's like, shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
Bro, but that picture of him on that surfboard, you see one on that surfboard?
No.
It was like him in like Hawaii on a hydrofoil, which is like a surfboard with like a motor.
Yeah.
And he was like bent over with this fat ass sticking out, and he had so much fucking sunscreen. Like his sunscreen, like
Oh,
his
and he
face
was,
is
like,
just
white, right?
It's as white as your fucking shirt, bro.
Yeah, I've seen that photo. That's crazy. Yo.
It's fucking crazy. Like how much sunscreen that's just like SPF like 200, bro.
Facts.
If they want that shit to like stick so much.
And what do you guys think about the COVID vaccine?
What, I think if it's real or not?
Yeah,
I think it's real.
I think he's using it to kill people, control people.
Who is?
I hope it's real.
What's the guy that he created
Mark Zuckerberg.
no, it's not. And
Created
so,
what?
who created Apple? Steve Jobs, right? Who's the opposite guy? Microsoft.
Bill Gates.
Is it Bill Gates? I think it's Bill Gates. He's the one controlling the vaccines.
Dead ass.
People have been dying from that shit.
Dying from the vaccines. How do you know about that?
It was like on the news or something like that.
What was the news outlet?
I have no idea.
You gotta see where it's coming from too. Because not all news outlets are equal. Not all news outlets are.
I agree.
They project on whatever are their
No, yeah, I don't trust the
political,
news.
social, whatever values.
I try not to listen to the news.
You want good news?
Yo.
especially
Tune up to complete the reads. No,
yeah.
You want good news?
Listen to Andrew Schultz.
Who?
Andrew Schultz
No, I don't know who that is.
on Instagram. He's a comedian. He does his fucking research. Talks about really important stuff like the Black Lives Matter and all this other shit going on. And he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Word.
You watch that shit and then like he does it in a very good way. Like he's keeps it hilarious. It doesn't keep it like super serious.
He just jokes.
But he's factually right always.
Damn.
He put up a fucking video about Glenise Maxwell. I think that's what her name is. The lady who was like, who helped like Jeffrey Epstein
Oh, the
run their whole fucking
The
thing.
bro. That's a whole nother conversation, bro.
He put
That
a
continue.
fucking video about like how the whole thing about the Wayfair thing, about how all those kids were like being sold as like cabinets and shit. His video got fucking taken down by Instagram. Right? Instagram's owned by Facebook. They did not give him like the reason for it. They gave him no warning. They just took it off, and that was it. They didn't give him any other information.
Bro, this country is run by pedophiles.
He had
bro.
four, I think it was 4 million views, maybe 2 million views on that Instagram video, and it got taken off by Facebook.
It was saved
And it was
on
only that. It was only that video. Like he put other shit about.
Did you
stuff about-
see the reportings that were released? Like the actual like
Oh, from the
yeah, it was
from
like
Pizzagate.
Hmm?
From Pizzagate, like those kids screaming.
no. Like it was actual like freaking papers on release. Like I don't know how to. Let me try.
Yeah.
I think I saved
Did
it.
you see that video of like that supposedly it was that guy from like this drama show, and he was singing that song. They didn't have to go, na, na, and he was screaming it in the kid's face, and the kid looked so scared. He was like, you never seen that video?
No.
Oh my gosh, it was so creepy. But yo, there's like, what's his name? Tom Hanks. He's a pedophile, bro.
Pedophile.
Pedophile, sorry. He's a pedophile. Cause what's it called? You know Ellen DeGeneres or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went on like live or something like that, and like she was like trying to get Tom Hanks' attention, and on her sweater it said, "Run, Forrest, run."
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as like that happened, like Tom Hanks got a citizenship thing at Greece, and in Greece, pedophilia is defined as a disability, so you cannot get arrested for it. So he built an underground house in Greece and got a citizenship in Greece as soon as that happened.
Fucking crazy. Was it during like some kind of award show? Someone was talking and someone said something that like, oh, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, or he like made some kind of joke about pedophilia, and he was like made a visible face. He was like, damn, we're getting figured out, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You know
You're
what I'm talking about? I think
Everybody
it
was
was-
just like,
I think it's like a meme now. I mean, he was just like, damn, bro. I think that shit's for real.
that is for real, bro. These people with power, like they take advantage.
There's
of
so
it.
much money. Someone tries to
Like,
talk,
you
you'd be
can't-
like, all right, if you don't talk, we'll pay you $250,000.
Yo, that also has to do with Hillary Clinton, bro. She is, you know, she's the person with the most friends who have committed suicide or died of tragic accidents.
Bro, that's crazy.
Look. It was like actual, like it was released. It was like I screenshot and everything. It like gave pictures of actual like victims and their
You
stories.
know who else is a pedophile?
Can I see?
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Joe Biden is incompetent.
What does that mean?
That's why it's not
Like-
vote for Biden. It's settle for Biden.
Yeah.
Just
my
just
God.
keep that in mind. It's settle for Biden. Don't vote for Biden. Settle for Biden.
You heard it here first. Settle for Biden.
He
Don't
probably
vote.
has like early stages of Alzheimer's or dementia or something. Like he does not know what the fuck he's. Not that he doesn't know what he's doing. Like sure, he has political experience, but like I don't think that he knows that he exists. Like mentally, I don't think that like
Yo, I just got
he knows.
brain fucked. What the
I don't think he knows what he's doing. Like when it comes to existence, you know what I mean?
Dude, I don't even know what I'm doing when it comes to existence. Alright, so we're gonna clock out. Alright, guys, that was our first attempt at a mukbang.
It's for
I
the-
feel like
I think it was like a low key mukbang. Like I feel like we're not.
I think it was like a
It was like
mini-
just eat
mini
with me,
mukbang.
like a
Mini
mini
mukbang.
mukbang.
Just-
I had 20 pieces. That's a lot of food. So
that is a lot of food.
I
had a whole
try
bunch
to
of fries.
stick with the culture,
Yeah,
stick with the roots.
that's because we weren't that hungry too.
Yeah,
We weren't that hungry.
think next time we just gotta like.
We just gotta starve ourselves
Just
the whole
not
day.
eat the whole day.
And then just fill
Morning
ourselves.
to night, and we got ourselves a mukbang.
That's facts. No, it was alright. I liked it. It was cool. Talk about that stuff. You guys all good?
Yeah, I
Yes,
just need a
sir.
nap. I'm sorry.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be out. We're gonna head home. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. This is my boy Alex, my girl Angie. You guys wanna drop anything? Instagram, something? Or not?
You hit me up at Alex_Vasquez68.
I'm good.
Check out my snake.
Hey, yo, where? Yo, he's
Yeah,
got
you
a...
gotta
I got a
snake, you got a
single
ball
ball python. You freaking wish.
Beautiful ball python.
That's my baby.
My baby. Yeah, I'm good.
Just like the button. Just press that like button for her, alright?
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Smash
Comment.
that like button.
Smash that like
Smash that like button, bro. I want you to grab your elbow, fucking tap it like the WWE, and drop it on that like button,
Yes,
alright?
sir.
And then you can tap the subscribe button with your pinky, alright?
Share with your friends. Share with your mom.
And we